So we put together an 8-row with splitters in between, so it was actually a 15-row planter. And I remember that engineer was here on the farm, and he says, "What are you going to try to do?" And I says, "Well, we want to plant cover crop with it." And he says, "We don't have any plates for radishes." And I said, "Well, what do we do?" And he says, "Well, I brought you 8 plastic plates there." And he says, "What you do, you drill holes in them till you figure out which drill bit works, and then," he says, "then we'll manufacture the plate, you know." And so we messed with that for weeks, I thought. And I finally got the right one, so I took the plate down to the dealership, and of course the engineer was there, and his brother from Michigan that runs a dealership was there, and I showed this guy this plate, and his brother looked over and he says, "Well, that'll plant sugar beets." And I said to that engineer, I says, "You mean you don't know what kind of plates you got?" And he says, "Well, I never thought about it." So we did all that work for 2 months, drilling holes and plastic plates, and all we had to do is get a sugar beet plate and put in the planter.